Siemanko, Liska z tej strony Mes. Witam serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku Przegląd trailerów i zaczynamy od John Carpenter's Toxic Commando Urban Blight Update Launch. I Zerek pewnie bardziej.
Toxic commandos will fix this.
The fuck?
The fuck?
Awesome!
Boss.
New nightmare fuel! I'm thinking we need more weapons.
I did not sign up for this. Can't wait to get behind the wheel of this puppy.
Rocket!
Punch the rocket.
And it's go.
We can't let it get out of this city.
Lody.
They're gonna end up destroying the world.
Come on! Don't be toxic sludge removal.
Toxic Commando. Pięknie. Pięknie, pięknie, pięknie. Borderlands 4. Official taken down at Hardon Abyss reveal trailer. The Abyss awaits. The Abyss awakens. Pięknie, pięknie. Z drugiej mają te końcówki, kurde, nie? Forsaken Realms.
Well, this is a fine mess, isn't it? The earth groans, the walls crumble, and the enemy isn't even alive enough to appreciate the trouble they're causing.
Co to jest?
Fighting an eighth spawn. Slow, shambling, dumb as rocks. Huh? Easy, right? Until they start running at you in groups. And the worst part? They just keep coming.
Just keep coming.
The cryouts are easy. You fight until one side gives up. But eight spawn, they don't surrender, they don't negotiate, they don't even get tired. I almost got bitten by one that looked like a mutt the other day. I could have been a baker.
No, mogłeś być.
Yeah, there's good coin in that. A stupid, foolish me wanted adventure. Wanted to be a hero like in those stories you read. It's nothing like those stories. Fighting wars is brutal, bloody business. This damned place is on its knees. The banners have fallen, the screams have faded, and the crows pick at the remains of a city that dies in the mud. We're all that's left. A handful of battered soldiers, stubborn knights, and less than sober mercenaries. Most would choose to be anywhere but here, if their coin purses weren't so empty. You'd be surprised at how persuasive an empty stomach and a stack of gold can be. But let me tell you, it's not worth it. The job only gets worse. Don't believe the posters. Don't answer Varin's call. Or do. It's your decision. What do I know? I've only been here, awake, for 3 days straight. And I swear to the gods I just saw a Gnomi move. Maybe I'll see you soon.
See you soon. The cockroach. Tata.
The beer's good.
Tata. Okay. Tata. The cockroach. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, Kenshiro.
Whoever is next to die, come step forward. Stronger together.
Do, 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 do.
It seems you have inherited more than just techniques alone. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
God Save Birmingham.
안녕하세요. 갓세이브 버밍엄의 크리에이티브 디렉터 차현성입니다.
Spoko, mają coś ciekawego do pokazania w ogóle?
프로덕션 디렉터
Zdyry?
신승엽입니다. 이번 영상에서는
To 8 minut jest, nie?
올해
Dobra, popatrzmy co tutaj mają.
Since the last alpha test, God Save Birmingham has received a ton of great feedback from players. Weapons and combat are what you had the most to say about, so we've added content and made improvements to both. We've adjusted the tempo of combat animations, such as the player's weapon attacks and head stomping, and improved animations overall. We've also aimed to reduce friction by enhancing the responsiveness of controls. To compensate for the player's faster combat abilities, we've made zombies a little more durable to keep the overall pace of combat the same. Through these continuous improvements, we're striving to create combat that feels challenging, thrilling, and fitting for a gritty survival game. During this development sprint, we've added one-handed swords and halberds, and plan to continue adding more weapons so that players can discover and experiment with various medieval melee tools. We've also added unique
Ale
animations for
ciężko to jeszcze
weapon
wygląda,
type,
szczerze powiedziawszy, nie?
such as damage, stopping power, and durability. Players will need to choose their weapons carefully to optimize their chances of survival. We've also added a shouting action to lure zombies where you want them. Much work has also been done on the physics engine, which is one of God Save Birmingham's most important and unique features. We've enhanced the physics simulations for the grappling system, which governs how zombies grab, cling to, and attempt to drag the player down. We refined the technical mechanisms that control how zombies will attempt to fight the player, and added new ways to break out of grapples, adding depth to close-range combat. We've also made various enhancements to the in-game physics engine. For example, lifting the bottom box in a stack or swinging a chair into zombies will now consume more stamina, giving the system a more realistic feel. You can now place and move ladders freely at any desired location, rather than being limited to specific spots. This was surprisingly tricky to develop. To make things as realistic as possible, the system runs physics simulations on ladders even while they're in use, to allow for things like zombies knocking over your ladder while you climb. You'll have to use ladders carefully to avoid injury. In this development sprint, a new feature has been added that allows you to freely move through windows. If a building doors are locked or blocked by a horde, you now have another escape route. Through this sprint, significant improvements have been made to the crafting systems and content. Within God Save Birmingham, you can experience 3 types of advanced crafting: carpentry, blacksmithing, and tailoring, which will each aid you in your survival in unique ways. Unlike standard crafting, advanced crafting will require you to find crafting stations scattered in homes and buildings throughout the town. In this development milestone, we've added a significant amount of content and features related to survival, which is the core of the game. Chickens have been added as player livestock. To raise chickens, you'll have to find or build a chicken coop, after which they'll produce eggs at regular intervals. But you'll have to select a location for your coop carefully to avoid noisy birds attracting unwanted attention from zombies. We've made major developments to the weather system, which is closely tied to survival. Players will now experience conditions including clear, cloudy, light rain, heavy rain, and fog. On foggy days, zombies' visual perception is impaired. On rainy days, low temperatures will require extra attention to maintain body temperature, and new survival actions become possible, such as gathering rain to make drinks or process them for long-term preservation.
Odnośnie żarcia.
Interact with the river flowing through town. You can draw and drink the water. However, the water quality is poor, and drinking it may cause an upset stomach. Fortunately, the stream water is great for cleaning yourself, making it a solid choice to visit anytime you need a quick wash. God. We've developed a new system for generating survival supplies within the village using fixed rules and random generation. We plan to continuously test this system throughout the game's life to ensure players are experiencing challenging and exciting gameplay. We've improved the guide journal system, first introduced during the alpha phase by incorporating feedback from testing results. Designed to provide minimal guidance to players entering the sandbox environment for the first time, the guide journal will function as a light tutorial and the story delivery mechanism. While gameplay would be possible without completing the guide journal quests, it's intended to assist players in acquiring essential game knowledge and adapting to the environment during their initial playthrough. Although it's not yet playable in this build, we've started developing co-op functionality. Once the multiplayer feature is stabilized, we plan to create an opportunity for players to experience it firsthand through an open test.
Nice. Next, The Division 2, Into the Dark, narrative.
Agent, our researchers have identified a new compound growing in DC-62 residue. If processed correctly, it could be a powerful antibiotic. But the hyenas are also harvesting it. And they aren't interested in medicine. A new, unstable spice has hit the streets, making the hyenas more volatile than ever. It's time to go back to the dark zone.
Bloodbound.
No memories, no escape. Eternal fight instead of oblivion. Roll to survive, fight to remember. Every choice is a gamble, and the game is unforgiving. Learn, die, repeat. Rest while you can, heroes. The next run awaits.
Jak jest? Zenless Zone Zero 3.1. Nice. Mamusia kolejna. Niezła poza. Nice, nice. Fatal Fury. Ponownie. Cicho mają, kurde, te wszystkie teaserki swoje. Strasznie cicho. Okay, coś tu jeszcze będziemy mieli pokazane? Nic więcej tutaj ciekawego nie ma. Dobra, next. I znowu mamy Fatal Fury. Terry. Invincible. Nice. Next. Space Scum.
Simon and Ed here, and we'd like to tell you a little bit more about our new game, Space Scum, which has a new demo launching Steam Next Fest on the 15th of June. In case it wasn't obvious, we're massive Battle Brothers fans. We've both clocked up hundreds of hours, and it's our favourite game. Space Scum is really our way of trying to take the Battle Brothers format in a new direction whilst retaining all of the things that we love, such as the tactical depth and difficulty. The most obvious difference is that we've moved things into space and made the combat more ranged focused, which obviously makes a lot of sense in a futuristic setting. Instead of battle axes and long swords, we're talking more shotguns and plasma rifles. In terms of world building and tone, we're aiming for something similar to 2000 AD. That is, slightly over-the-top comic book violence in a gritty sci-fi setting. You can probably see from the screenshots that there's a lot of heads exploding and giblets flying across the screen.
No.
You'll also find a lot of dry, sometimes black, sometimes absurd British humour. Like Battle Brothers, Space Scum is meant to be brutal. One wrong move could spell the end to any one of your characters, and you'll want to think seriously about how you approach each combat.
Takie skamowe, nie?
This is definitely the type of game where you might want to restart a battle and try a different tactic.
Save Scum.
Or maybe just run away completely if you find out you've bitten off more than you can chew.
This was not the plan.
As with lots of ranged combat games, cover is really important, and you'll quite rightly be murdered if you stand out in the open. Besides positioning, you'll also want to be thinking seriously about what gear you use to keep your gang alive and which members you chuck into the fray. There's loads of items at your disposal, including many different armor types, force fields, and hand shields. How you build your gang is entirely up to you. The universe is full of weird and wonderful characters, from robots to aliens to just outright weirdos. Some of these might bring amazing stats, equipment, and background traits. Others will be, quite frankly, completely useless. You need to figure out who to hire, who to use as rhymecrawl fodder, and who to keep alive. Managing your gang and their resources can be as important as the combat itself.
Okay.
A reworked and massively expanded skill tree.
Ooh.
A new rover upgrade system.
Hej, to może być całkiem ciekawy tytuł.
Random event system. Delayed attacks and environmental hazards.
Ta gierka może mieć niezłe branie.
The surface of what Space Scum is and what it will be. There's loads more to come, and me and Ed can't wait to show you the new features and content that we're working on.
Space Scum. Pięknie. Kosmiczne szumowiny. Honkai Nexus Anima.
Wildfire's right around the corner. The renovations around Ia are in full swing.
I barely recognize my own neighborhood.
Wow! Look at you, Colt's giant money train!
Ci co, kolejna gacza, nie? Poszła na takiego jednego wielkiego huba, nie? Gdzie wszystkie postacie będą, nie? Ze wszystkich gierek pewnie. We spend more money. Money. We need more money. We need yours money.
And I shall answer with power to match you.
Co to, poksy? LOL? Evolution test. Okej. Okej, bo... I Honkai Nexus Anima znowu. Czyli więcej światełek, więcej halogenów. To takie porównanie bym powiedział. A tu są chyba coś od poksów chyba, nie? No. Ja, to takie poksy, kurde, nie? Masakra, nie? Ja... Okej, dobra, next. Lugal, Bronze Age Survival Game. Lol. Ale kęciara to jest. Okej, dobra, możemy skoczyć dalej. Dead Pact. Ale oczko dostał. Stab. O Jezus, coś go tam wsysa. O Jezus Maria, okej. Okej, bro. Look Health Games. Okej. Call of Duty Black Ops 7. He's here.
Nicolas Cage, reporting for duty.
Hit him with everything.
Time to shake things up.
This is gonna be fun.
Let's finish this.
Gothic 1 Remake.
Play with me. You ain't got that much.
I have. I'm looking for folks to put in a good word for me.
That's the spirit. Well done,
That's
mate.
the spirit.
Show me what you have.
Show
I could have
us
done it
what
better.
you got,
Good
boy.
job. Let's see. What else?
You can get your piece of the cake too. All you have to do is join our camp.
Welcome to the colony.
Welcome. So, Genesis.
Welcome to the grim world of Saw Genesis. This 3 versus 1 asymmetrical multiplayer horror experience pits 3 accused trying to survive a trap-filled labyrinth against a single judge seeking to force their rehabilitation through sacrifice. Set in the Saw universe, a century before Jigsaw, 3 players must work together to solve challenges with one goal in mind: escape. Meanwhile, the 4th player operates from the shadows, shaping the trial and doing everything possible to trap and rehabilitate them. In this cat and mouse game with life and death stakes, you get to choose which side you want to be on. The accused are a team of 3 players chosen from a roster of characters. Survival for them is all about working together under pressure. Your objective as an accused is to complete challenges, find key items, and unlock a way out before time runs out. Every match takes place in a procedurally generated environment, so
O, generowanie proceduralne jest.
and teams have to adapt on the fly. If you're caught, you'll get thrown into a Saw-style dilemma where escape comes at a cost. You will be forced to choose between saving yourself through sacrificing a limb or relying on your teammates to rescue you in time. You may survive, but you may not survive intact. On the other side of the trial is the game's antagonist, the judge. The first of these judges is the doctor, but more playable antagonists will be added to the game, each with their own tools and strategy. Much like Jigsaw, the antagonist isn't an unstoppable force of nature. As a former surgeon with his own twisted idea of redemption, he relies on cunning and strategy over brute strength. His access to exclusive corridors and elevators means that he can oversee the maze from above, try to split up the accused, and constantly hamper their progress. Before each match, he designs a strategy using his vast array of tools and then harnesses the level itself to apply pressure by cutting off routes, creating panic, and striking when the team is divided. And, just like Jigsaw, the judge's goal does not lie in killing the accused. Instead, he seeks to force redemption upon them through sacrifice. Unlike in other asymmetrical horror games, the judge here is physically vulnerable. With smart communication and perfect timing, the accused can fight back, disrupt his plans, and create openings to escape. That balance means there's no single correct way to win. Will you risk everything to save
ten
a
jak
teammate
Dead by
from a
Daylight, nie?
rehabilitation trap, or grab
Troszeczkę.
the key and make a run
Nawet
for
więcej
it?
niż troszeczkę.
When the judge closes
Tylko
in,
troszeczkę
will you sacrifice
inne
your
mechaniki.
own flesh to survive,
Troszeczkę.
or trust your team to pull you back from the edge? There are multiple win conditions for each side and several potential outcomes, so no two games will play out exactly alike. The world of Saw has always been about making impossible choices in the face of pure terror. In Saw Genesis, those choices are yours to make. Let the games begin.
Pięknie, pięknie. Kresata, kresata, kresata. Pocket to Panda. Hej, hej. Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide.
What is the meaning of this?
A message from Branks Minor? Curious. Gracious Omnissiah, reveal to me that which is hidden. Awaken that which is sleeping. Grant voice to that which is silent.
Zerknij.
We're picking up all suspects contacting your area.
Yes, I know. We have received a boon from the Omnissiah. Omnissiah be praised, an Alpha Primus shrine. so many Skitari cohorts already fighting on Atoma, we should have no shortage of suitable volunteers for augmenting. Let the mysteries unfold.
Ooh.
Praise the Omnissiah.
Pray for the Empire.
Welcome to the Warland. The Emperor protects.
Skitari. Pięknie. Szkitary, szkiczury. Pięknie, pięknie. O, jaki arsenał. Bardzo ładny arsenał. Frostpunk 2 Breach of Trust DLC. Many people will die. Okay. Dun, dun. Ładnie. Nice, nice. Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tides, Skitari Class, a launch trailer.
Large numbers of corrupted ones approaching. Priority sanction target will soon expire.
Ale dost. Will the power of the machine. Dual wielding, nice, nice. To lubimy, to lubimy. Drzewko skill jeszcze jest. Damn. Bardzo ładnie. A, bo to w Delulu Edition. Delulu Edition dają takie kurde fajne. Devil May Cry 5, The Devil Hunter Edition?
Alright, time to kick some ass. No hard feelings, guys, but this is my gig. To see one's just as through.
A chyba w tego nowego nie grałem w ogóle, ten Devil May Cry.
If you want it, then you'll have to take it.
Już byśmy musieli zagrać sobie. Mamy w ogóle ten na liście gdzieś?
I'm
Nie
putting
mamy.
a stop to this sibling rivalry. I have a duty to see this through.
What's happening now?
Oh god, I thought it was over. This isn't good.
It has begun. I will give you despair.
Despair.
Death.
Mam jakaś promocja. Soulbound Online.
Beyond every portal lies a new challenge, a new dungeon, and a new path waiting to be discovered. As you journey deeper, you'll uncover powerful relics and create a build that's entirely your own. With every battle, your power grows, and the challenges become greater. Lead your allies to victory. Defeat powerful bosses together. Forge your destiny and begin the journey again. Welcome to Soulbound.
Online. Pięknie. Destroy all humans. Na Nintendo Switcha 2. LOL.
Versteht ihr mich? Fühlt ihr mich? Hört ihr mich? Könnt ihr mich hören?
LOL. LOL. Okej.
Brothers
Diablo 4. Season of Death Awakening.
Search for release from anguish and pain. There is but one true release. Only in death will we find salvation. To live in sanctuary is to live in torment. We mortals know this well. Gates of our eternal home open. Heed the call and enter. Try as you might, you cannot fight against it. Arise and give praise to the end. In ascension, seek your reward.
O lol. No tak. Wewnętrzny crossover. Because of a reason.
For there are those that would hinder our path. But take heart. The one we call out to has heard our cries and answers with prejudice. For death is salvation, and we shall welcome it.
O, Matale wraca? Ciekawe. Love and Deep Space.
Hunting grounds up ahead. Do you dare follow?
3, 2, 1, go!
Dołmier, Lilian Ghosts.
Look carefully. Right here. I have found.
Nice. Guardians Planetfall.
Where is this even being broadcast? VRGS. VGRS? Very responsible galactic psychics? No. Violent No. And stop guessing. Guardians of the
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Future Guardians. If this transmission reached you, good. That means at least one of our sisters. Oh, for f***'s sake, every time. Basically, we need your help. Or long story short, we need your help. The bugs are swarming our colonies. The Void Empire is deploying walkers, drones, and heavy units too, which is why we are now accepting new Guardian recruits. As a Guardian, you will serve a greater cause than yourself. You will get to visit extraordinary worlds across the galaxy. The brochure did not mention the screaming. You will encounter fascinating alien life. You will be issued advanced weapons and tactical equipment. Most of it is safe when used correctly. Yes, quite. But you will not be doing this alone. You will deploy with a squad, complete critical objectives, gather resources, and push back the enemy one operation at a time. Every mission matters. Every squad counts. Every planet we take brings humanity one step closer to victory. What is it? Command says they're providing additional orbital strikes. Oh, good. Where? It looks like...
Okej. Widzę, że ktoś celuje w Helldiversów trochę. Dagger Woods VR.
I'm coming, Jenna. What is happening here? Where am I? Andrew. Jenna. Oh, this is happening again. This is happening again. What are you doing in my home? This is not a game anymore.
Andrew, Jenna?
Done playing this game.
Ding ding. Exoshock. Support development, become a founder. Spoko. Jump space. More guns. Spoko. No, widać ile gnatów mają tam, kurde, nie? Masakra. Weapons updates. The Q Motorfest Alpine Elite Bundle. Nice. Ale ludziska, dobrnęliśmy do końca dzisiejszego odcineczka przeglądu trailerów, także ja dziękuję serdecznie i widzimy się już niedługo w kolejnym. Trzymajcie się. I hej.